Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got a wedding album. This album is 7.5 by 5.5, and it has I didn't measure the spine, 2.5-inch spine. On the front here we have a little cut apart that says just married. There's some white flowers with some gold edging. There's a little balloon sticker back here. Up here we have a little banner, and then here's a banner that says wedding day. On the spine we have the cards that say just married, and on the back we have the cards that say just married. It has a ribbon closure. I used black and white ribbon, and I make these really floppy and loose because that's the way I like them, but you don't have to leave it that way once you get your pictures in the book, because the pictures are going to make the book fatter. Tie it the way you want to, and then if you want to trim it, you can. But this seam binding ravels. So when you trim it, you can, what I do is I take a line of glue and put it on my finger. I use art glitter glue, but you can use any glue that dries clear, and then just dip the end of the ribbon in the glue. Then you have to sit it off to the side so that, you know, it doesn't get on your book, and let it dry that way. Or if you like the frayed look, you could tie a knot in the end of the ribbon and let it fray, and that knot will stop it. It'll only fray up to that knot. This was made with Echo Park's Wedding Bell collection. So the book has 4 pages. And the pages are 7.25 by 5, and the book will hold about 62 pictures. And when I count pictures, I count 1 picture per spot. For example, maybe this spot, you could actually put 2 pictures if you put them long ways like this and trim them a little bit. But I only counted this as 1 picture. So 62 is a conservative number. So on the inside front cover, we have a waterfall, a horizontal waterfall. Has a little magnetic closure here. It says to have and to hold on here. And this says together forever. And each one of these, if I have a piece of ephemera stuck on here, that's left open except for the very bottom, so that when you're putting your pictures on, if the picture is, you know, big enough that you need to use this space, you can slip the piece of paper behind there. So they have several pages there. On the front of page 1, we have a cut apart here. It says going to the Chapel of Love, and then this pulls out like this. And then it also flips open this way. Each page has a large photo mat. These are pocket pages, so each page has, in the pocket, has a large photo mat stuck on there, and they're just left plain. You can put pictures on them, or you can write on them. You can get a white gel pen to write on this dark cardstock. I can't get that back in there while I'm talking. Okay, the back of page 1 is a pocket. It says, together is a beautiful place to be. There's a little booklet in here. It says Our Love Story, and it's a little trifold. And if you don't like any of the, you know, the cut aparts that I've put on the front of these little cards, you can just slap a picture on top of it. Also, in the various pockets, there's going to be these cards. You don't have to leave them where I have them stuck. You can rearrange them to suit the story that you're trying to tell. And then the rest of this in here is just some cardstock that I had, that you can use these to put additional pictures in the pockets, or if you've got a really busy paper. Let's see if I can find a busy paper. Well, we'll just use this back piece here, for example. And you feel like your picture is getting lost in that paper, you can put the picture on here, leave a little bit of a black border all the way around it, and then include that to your page. So I've got a couple of those stuck in here too. Okay. So front of page 2 is a flap up and a flap down. There's magnetic closure there. Again, there's a photo mat stuck in the pocket page. The back of page 2 says that on this day I will marry my best friend. You have a flip to the left and a flip to the right. Then the front of page 3 is another pocket, this one going long ways. We've got a couple of color parts in here. It says, you are my sun, my moon, and all of my stars. I usually leave when I do a little card like this, I leave it blank on the back. You can put a photo on the back or you can journal on the back. Again, if you don't like what I have stuck here, you put a picture on top of it. This says to have and to hold. And then this is a little booklet. It says, together they built a life they loved. So you have room for 3 large photos there. Again, a photo mat stuck in the pocket page up there. Then this page, this is the back of page 3 and the front of page 4. And I kind of envision this as the reception pictures. And you have their, see if I can get all this in the camera. So over here, on this page, this flips out twice. And on this side, it flips out twice. So what you end up with is a large layout here where you could put related photos if you want to. If you don't want to, that's fine too. They don't have to match. They don't have to all be the reception if that's not what you want to do. Then the back of page 4 is a duplicate of the front of page 1 where it flips open this way and then it flips open this way. And this says, and they lived happily ever after. So what I would envision here is, you know, a picture y'all getting in the car or driving away or you know, however you're going to end your wedding day. And back here on the back, we have a waterfall that goes horizontally. So you have space for a number of photos here. Again, these are not glued down, so you can stick your photos back there. Once you have your pictures in the book, I would go ahead and glue that down so that you don't take a risk of it coming off. And then that has a magnetic closure there. And then that's the back of our album. The back of the album is plain. You could put another picture on here if you wanted to. So that is our wedding album for today. If y'all have any questions, please leave them down below and I'll get back to you. Thanks for watching.